Good morning, everyone. Hi. So we'll start that off. My name is Nicole, and I am going to start a YouTube. Sounds so weird to say because I've talked about this for literally so long, probably for like 6 years now. It just never really worked out for me to a point where I was just like, yeah, I'm actually gonna do it. I've never really took the initiative. I have a holiday party to go to today. So I'll probably get ready for that, and I'll do like a little chit chat, get ready with me. And then you can kind of see what my channel's all about. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, so it is approximately, I think it's 3 days later since the last time that I filmed. And since I've seen you, I've got some new friends. It's been a good 3 days. So I just figured that I would get back on here and do a quick get ready with me. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so basically, sorry, if it ever looks like I'm picking my nose, I promise I'm not. I have a nose ring, so I just fix it. Hi, how's it going? I don't even know where to start. I'm just gonna jump right into it, actually. Seems like a pretty good place. I need a brush. Shout out to Jamie Genevieve Merch Dough, Tired Girl Club. And then this is just it's a 10. Some of my favorite stuff. I think I've used this for probably since I started. All right, so one of the downsides of filming on your phone is when people call you, you have no choice but to stop filming because it just comes in through your phone. So all I did was just put the oil in my hair though, so you didn't miss much. Basically, I will just give you a quick, like, who I am, what I do kind of thing. Basically, I just moved out to LA, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I just kind of freelance, do hair and makeup on the side. Other than that, I'm actually a server and a bartender. Since I was 16, I've been in the service industry, and then I worked in a salon for a long time. Didn't really like it. Now, if I was to go back into cutting hair and doing hair professionally, I would probably be more okay with doing that because I'm a little bit older and I understand a little bit more about it. Fast forward 6 years, here we are. Decided to start a YouTube video, and my phone is on 20%. So we're gonna do this quickly. Well, we're gonna do my hair part quickly, and then I'm gonna actually charge my phone. Oh, look. Hold please. So one of the other great things about filming on your phone is it turns off on its own. I really just started playing Christmas music. I was like, oh, that's fine. I didn't want to film a video or anything. Phone has a mind of its own. Oh God, I thought there was a piece sticking out. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I wanna interact with you guys, and I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that are just like so they're just not consistent. That's the word that I'm looking for. I'm sorry. Wow, that was really difficult. I don't think it's ever been that hard to braid my hair before. Wow. And I can guarantee, oh, they don't look too bad. It definitely could look worse, that's for sure. I'm currently, so let me explain my filming situation real quick. I actually live in the loft in my dad's apartment. So my room is pretty much maybe a 6x8 room. So it's a little tiny room, and oh my gosh, guys, I'm sweating. Wow, this one is a lot tighter than this one. I love when that happens. Now I just feel really uneven. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Okay. This video is probably gonna get broken up again because I'm still a little bit nervous to film in front of my father. He's supposed to be home with lunch. I'll just keep filming until I hear the door open. But we're just gonna keep on trekking until then, shall we? Anyways, so back to my my little humble abode. So currently I'm filming on my phone. This is my filming setup. So, okay, so right in front of me, I have a mirror, a full-length mirror right here, and then I have some shelves, and that's what I have my phone set up on. I'm sorry about the poor quality, but there's nothing I can do about it at the moment because I'm limited. What I just used was the old Hendrickson Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. So just a moisturizer, but your girl has oily skin. Anything that helps with those oils, I am much appreciative of. All right, I know to bring it down my neck, that's all I know. Then I think we're gonna use, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This one right here. It's been one of my favorite primers. I just do a couple pumps of that. I'm hoping that my dad comes home at like a reasonable place where I can just like pick up, not like right in the middle of my foundation, because that would be kind of awkward. We're working with it. Oh, that's another thing. I've never edited a video before in my life. So I started using iMovie. I know how to put words on the screen. That's all I got. I can do words on the screen and I can crop videos. But that's literally like all I can do. So I might still ask my best friend if he can edit for me. But the only thing is, so I moved to LA from Bradenton. So my best friend is still in Bradenton, and Bradenton and LA is a 3-hour time difference. I'm 3 hours behind. And he works a full-time job. So I'm gonna have to somewhat figure it out, but I don't know, maybe we can make it work because I'm trying to be self-sufficient and I'm trying to do this by myself, but it's hella hard, man. To clean or not to clean? Not to clean. I'll use brushes today. That is my level of laziness 9 times out of 10. Hence the lazy braids. That's what we're gonna call them, lazy braids. I'm patenting it. I don't think you can do that with a hairstyle. Whatever. It works, kinda. Oh, this is so good. You guys, literally, I have my makeup palettes like sitting right in front of me. And it just kind of works out. This is gonna be the setup. This is gonna be the setup. You guys, the universe freaking works out somehow. Full coverage, not full coverage. Full coverage, not full coverage. Not full coverage. Not feeling it. Not today. So I use L'Oreal True Match. So I have a pretty good mix of drugstore and high-end. Moderately high-end. I don't go as high-end as like Chanel or anything like that. Your girl doesn't have the money for that. Plus, I'm still looking for a job out here. Not gonna be spending the money that I do have on that quite yet. And I am the color N3 Natural Buff. I think this is a little bit too light for me, but whatevs. Dude, I have a feeling, I have a very good feeling that my dad will be walking in right after my foundation. Can you guys hear that? It's my neighbors, and they're playing, sounds like polka music. Oh gosh, oh jeez, oh ow. So this is the part that I was afraid of. I was nervous that the foundation is gonna look hella weird on camera, especially because I don't have good lighting yet, which again, I will be working on. Right now I'm working with natural light, and then I have a little like random ass light. I mean, I guess it's not looking too bad, but it is what it is. I'm just working with it. If you guys can work with me, I think we can have something beautiful. What the hell? All right, also, it has been 12 minutes. My dad said he would be home in 10 to 15, so right around now. Oh, by the way, this is the M439 by Morphe. And I do have a lot of Morphe stuff because it's super affordable. Just to let you guys know. So if you don't fuck with Morphe like that, then I don't know what to tell you. I do. I'm gonna take the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. That sounds weird. In the color Light Pale. Because I like, whatever this is, concealer, I like it a little bit lighter than the color of me. And I just kind of throw it on all of the high points of my face. I usually put it on top of, where the heck is my brush? Aha. I put it on top of my eyelids because I have very red eyelids as well. And this is the Morphe E8. And it blends out your concealer really, really nicely. So anytime I'm not using a beauty blender for my face makeup, who the fuck am I? Grandma? All right, come on, get it together. So anytime I'm not using a beauty blender, I use, those two are my like go-to brushes. And you can't really see my little friend anymore unless I point it out, so that's a good thing, right? He was here to play, and then I got this one too. Like, I'm it is my time of the month, but still, like, all of you guys at one time, that's a little rude. Showing up to the party uninvited, you know what I mean? Not that they're ever invited, but. A side note, so I have my eyebrows microbladed. So, basically that's why it looks like my eyebrows are darker. 9 times out of 10 though, if I'm not doing like natural makeup like this, because this is gonna be more of a natural, like quick, easy look. I think either tomorrow or the next day, probably tomorrow because I have nothing planned. I actually have a job interview on Thursday, but we're not getting too excited because my dad said not to. I'm using this shit, the Airspun. Oh my god. I just got it all over my leggings. It's fine. Everything's fine. How did that even happen? Okay. I have to set my under eyes because your girl creases like a... Caught myself. I think I just heard my dad whistling. Damn. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Microbladed eyes. Eyebrows, not eyes. Man, for the ones that stick around for this whole video, you guys are trues. And I don't even have any subscribers yet, so I'm gonna figure out something cool to do for you guys. I'm gonna like make a note of who the real ones are. By the way, this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I'm literally obsessed with this brush for contouring and powder, under the eyes especially. Pretty much everywhere where I put any of that concealer is where I put this powder. Just mainly for the sake of being more precise. And I feel like it might not even do anything, but it makes me feel like it does. And then I use, this is the E41, it's a big old face brush. And then I just cover like my cheek area and then the rest of my forehead. You guys, I'm kind of stoked though. Like, I'm really excited to finally be doing this because I feel like it could be really fun. Next step, I guess we'll kind of spruce up the brows a little bit because why not? I'm using the Total Temptation by Maybelline, the brow definer in 310 medium brown. Basically what I do with this is I just kind of fill in all of the spots. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like right up here, it kind of gets a little sparse. Because I got my eyebrows microbladed probably like, I think I got them done in August. So it's been a while and they're only supposed to last for like 6 months tops. So, and plus, like I said, I have really oily skin. So, do you see the difference already? Like how much more defined that is? And that was just with like nothing. So, if you're ever looking into getting your eyebrows microbladed, but, oh, going all willy-nilly over here, I would definitely recommend it, just in general. It is super helpful, cuts down your makeup time a lot. So there's that. You guys, I need to start doing yoga or something. This hurts. All right, so I'm going back with the Shade and Light brush, and I'm using the Tarte Hamptons Weekend contour palette. So it's got these colors right here, and I'm gonna go in with this contour shade. It is called Farmer's Market, and I'm just gonna contour my cheeks real quick. This is actually a pretty dark shade for me. especially because I'm so white right now. You know, my goal was to get to California and go to some kind of beach and get a little bit more tan, because when I was in Florida, I went a few times and I got a little bit of a tan, so that was kind of nice, but I started getting really lazy. Also, okay, so when you're moving across the country, it gets a little stressful. There was so much that I had to plan and so much that I had to do that I didn't think of, and I only had a month to do it because, so I went from Bar Harbor back down to Florida, and I like how I'm fucking using this as a pointer. So then I went back down to Florida. I had to do like all my doctor's appointments. I had to do pretty much everything that you have usually like the whole year to do. I had to do that in a month. And I had to pack up like all my stuff. I had to put it all in a storage unit. I kind of carve out this a little bit, just low, to make it less like I have a double chin, you know, because that shit comes out sometimes when I don't want it to. And for blush, I don't think I want to use this one. It's kind of dark, and it just, sometimes it comes off a little muddy on my skin. So I have this handy dandy Shanghai Beauty makeup kit. I'm actually gonna go in with this color right here, that little peachy color, because like I said, I already have really red skin as it is, so I feel like anything dark just really doesn't look that great on my skin. So anything like with peachy that just can bring a little life back into my skin, I usually go with that. It's been 24 minutes, guys, because I can keep checking on my thing. My dad said he would be home in like 15 minutes. It's way past 15 minutes, but LA traffic is a bitch. I just experienced my first LA traffic not too long ago. I'll tell you that story next time. So I actually have something to talk about. I feel like that looks all right on camera. No, I could be wrong. I don't know. So, moved all my stuff to the storage unit, got all of that figured out, and then, funny story, so my best friend actually moved to Vegas. So I had a month to do all of my stuff, and I was like kind of freaking out because that's really not a lot of time to move across the country, or at least to plan to move across the country. And I was driving too. So I'm driving from Florida to California. She calls me the Monday before we're supposed to leave. We're supposed to leave on Saturday, the 1st of December. And she calls me the Monday before and she's like, Nicole, I'm like, what's up? She's like, I think I'm gonna go. So she's literally she had 4 days to plan, 4 days. So she had 4 days to figure out her whole life. And I had a month that I was freaking out and she had 4 days. That stresses me out just thinking about it. So yeah, long story short, she drove with me from Florida to California. She was still gonna drive with me even if she was gonna stay in Florida, because that was her other plan. So my dad's home.
All right, so here we are starting off with highlight. That's from the Tartist Pro Glow palette. And I don't remember the name of it and I don't have the packaging anymore, so I'll look it up for you guys and I'll link it down below. But still one of my favorite highlighters. Super blinding. That's the Lancôme mascara primer. Didn't know if I was gonna like it, but I love it. That's the Tartist, or the Tarte gifted mascara. And as you can see with the mascara primer, it actually separates my lashes really well. And I'm not a big falsies person, so anything that makes my natural lashes look good, I'm here for it. And to finish everything off, I am putting on a red lippy, and it is by L'Oreal, and it's something Scarlet. Again, I'll link it for you down below. It has a really nice formula, super hydrating, really creamy, not drying at all, and it's pretty long wearing as well. And I'm gonna try and show you here in the video in like 2 seconds, but it's not gonna work, Nicole. And yeah, nothing. It's pointless. So anyways, this is the finished look. I appreciate you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you in my next one. So I'll see ya. Bye.